Friday that you were celebrating your birthday.
Yes, it was on Friday.
How does it feel to be 16?
It feels awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, it does.
Sweet 16.
Please keep it at that and don't say anything else. Keep it at that. Don't say anything else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
saw
so
it coming.
much.
You saw it coming. I mean,
hello.
I'll retreat.
and surrender. Well, let's get into entertainment news updates now. Gospel musician Kofi Owusu-Pepra has disclosed a jaw-dropping revelation which cost him his job as a BNI officer. Now, speaking to Ninoy on the Hits Praise Zone, he mentioned that he received a query letter from the BNI office while seated in an interview on Hits FM. He added that he was given the option to quit music or quit the job, as keeping a low profile was a requirement of his job.
I was a BNI officer.
So I'm talking to the ex-BNI officer.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it. I mean, I don't. I've left the BNI for like 4 years.
Wow.
You know, if you're all surprised. Yeah, I was a BNI officer. You know,
So
and it's in this studio that I received my query letter. You know, in this house.
Interview, yeah?
I came for an interview. It's a broken record, so I mean, because this is the first time I'm being explicit about.
So hold on. You came for an interview.
Yeah.
Then sitting in the studio.
Sitting in the studio, I
received
received a query letter. You know, that led to my resignation. Yeah.
So after that query letter, you resigned.
Yeah, I was given the opportunity to resign or stay or quit everything relating to music. You know, pull down on my YouTube stuff. You know, yeah, those are the ethics. So you do what they want you to do.
A bold decision coming from him, because at the end of the day, I think as the conversation goes on to, he did mention the fact that when you are in the space and you're thinking of doing what he's doing at the moment, you need to make a choice. Don't think that when you venture into the music and you still want to keep your job and they're telling you can't, you feel like they are attacking you, but you can't say that, because that's apparently those are the ethics of the job.
Well, I'm surprised because
Yeah.
I thought that some of these security operatives, they have some covert operatives who they plant in certain industries to carry out maybe some some research, some investigation, or you know what I'm saying.
I get it because even on the timelines over the weekend we saw people saying certain things about the FBI, the fact that they were in town. So
and I think that even the FBI, they do that. They have like operatives who are probably
undercover operatives.
What was that movie? Was that Mr. and Mrs. Smith or something?
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That's one too.
They get you to play a certain role for a certain kind of
love, and then they couldn't trust each other.
So they could have like a musician who's an operative, and they just have to make sure that
maybe he had not trained to be an undercover yet, so maybe he didn't want to.
So what was he doing there?
No, but maybe he was involved in something else in the BNI. Not necessarily BNI.
But they could have converted him. I saw an opportunity. You understand?
Yeah.
So I have to have a word with the director of security at
and see maybe they can plant you there.
No, that's not the point. I'm just saying that I saw an opportunity for them.
Okay.
They have. Because nobody would think that
he is one,
he's a BNI operative.
That's true.
A musician, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Then he goes to some event like that.
And then he's still checking things out. Someone is doing something on tour.
Downloading information.
Honestly, you are onto something.
I'm onto something. You know what I mean? They missed a very good opportunity.
But right now, if they are, I don't know, if someone else comes out.
No, I'm putting myself out there to them. They should come and recruit.
Said no.
Don't they need a radio presenter operative?
I thought you said no. Oh my. Oh goodness, no, but that would be cool, eh? So cool.
My services, I'm available.
I
can operate covertly.
Yeah. No one will actually think that Lexis.
Then you like this, all that. Those shenanigans will be there. Are they here?
You should take it on to Anita. Leave me out of this. I say, oh wow. Away from that though, Ghanaian musician Arada J has opened up about the pressure that comes with being in the music industry. He explained that the pressure to churn out good music isn't his worry, but rather his burden is how to get his music to a wider audience. He was speaking actually to Dorina Vio on Daybreak Hits, and he added that although he isn't immune to these pressures, it is not a worry for him at the moment.
No.
can't be pressure. I actually began recording and not even releasing. So there are so many songs. There might maybe come a time, but for now, I don't really think there's a time that there will be pressure on music. Because I believe to record, it comes from God. And I mean, there's nothing impossible with God, so there's no time that you are going to be lacking in anything. And we keep working every time. So I take it as a responsibility now, like to make sure the music reaches a wider audience. That is the burden. And that is what we are working on.
Now, finally, before I wrap up, American rapper Fat Joe, whose real name is Joseph Antonio Cartagena, is facing serious accusations in the $20 million federal lawsuit filed by his former hype man Terrence T.A. Dixon. Now, the 157-page complaint submitted to the U.S. District Court's Southern District of New York alleges Fat Joe engaged in sex acts with minors and details claims of, quote, coercive labor, exploitation, financial fraud, sexual manipulation, violent intimidation, and psychological coercion. Now, Dixon claims Fat Joe forced him into humiliating situations, including sex acts performed under duress and surveillance, accompanied by threats of abandonment in foreign countries if he refused compliance. Now, beyond the alleged coercion, Dixon claims he personally witnessed Fat Joe engaged in sexual relations with children who were 15 and 16 years old. Now, Cartagena's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, has vehemently denied all allegations, calling the lawsuit a blatant act of retaliation and a desperate attempt to deflect attention from a civil suit Cartagena filed in April against Dixon for slander, accusing him of being a pedophile online. And that is how we end the entertainment news updates here on The Drive. Lexis.
All right, thank you so much, Detective
aKorfa.
Operative, BNI
operative.
Top stories coming up shortly. I'm Lexis. Will is doing a good day. Thanks for spending time with us. Thanks to my team, Adam Naite, Philip Naya, Anita Tamer, Johnson, Chris Piquet, Oliver